What is it? Is it the world? No, Sprout. No, Sprout. Do you want one?
Hello, Alex.
Oh, hello, Timmy.
How are you?
Finishing off the Sprouts.
Go on, then. What if anything did you get for Christmas?
Surprise hat.
I got
A selection of beers from around the world.
Yeah, I got a
Snow globe.
Pardon me?
Snow globe.
Thought you said blowjob. I got a metal poster.
I was on the gift from my mother. The snow globe.
I liked the blowjob bit.
That's what she said.
Oh, wait, pardon?
Well, I don't know. Maybe he'll appear. I don't know. There he is.
Anyone else in church?
Anyone else in church? Anyone else in church?
Anyone else? Anyone else in church?
What? Why are you in church?
I've gone to a church today.
No, I know. It wasn't. Can you confirm that you've gone to a church? It was. Oh, it was. Is it a good decision to go to a church?
Is it a good decision to live in Buckinghamshire?
Oh, I'm not getting the blame for that, I hope.
Well, yes, it is a good decision because look how lovely the church is.
Yeah, the lighting's not bad. I think you're going to have to lick the lighting, unfortunately.
Yes. Is it a case of lick it, lick it?
I think you might have to rock your head back to lick it properly.
Yeah, you're licking. How loud can you shout "goat" in a church?
Well, we'll have a couple of
can I
goes,
do
shall we?
the next one?
Yeah. So this is just a marker.
Well, hang on a minute. Are you going to
Goat? Oh, I did do, yeah.
It's not. It wasn't goat. It was God. That's what I was thinking of. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. The thing is, if you shout God loud enough in here, he might
take umbrage. Can you shout
God? Well, he's miles up there actually. Like heaven is much higher. It's not just like going to a plane.
I don't want to sort of put you in a spot here, but can you shout? I don't think much of God.
Oh dear, that'd be. I mean, that is a spot, isn't it? But
well, it's putting you in a bit of a spot, but I wouldn't mind hearing you shout. I don't think much of God. I don't know.
Well, only say it if you mean it.
Well, the thing is, I think all of us have a complicated relationship with the big guy, and sometimes maybe it's good to be honest about it and say that you have doubts. So I'll do it. I don't think much of God, but again, I did feel a bit
Not with much conviction there, Mark.
No, because you do want to just keep a little bit of credit in the bank, don't you, in case I'm dead and everything was true.
Some of them are from Brooklyn.
The beers. I liked it when you did the thing where it was the world, then a sprout, then chocolate.
I'll do that again anytime.
The church is going to become a venue at the Fringe. The church is in Edinburgh, and we're running it as a sort of new venue for. Yeah.
Yes, you must see my show. I'm doing sketch this year. I'm on at 6:45 at the church.
It'll be that sort of thing. But there'll also be welfare and all sorts. It'll be really nice, actually.
Welfare.
The new English hymnal.
I would love to know more about your welfare. I'd like to know more about your welfare initiative.
Mark.
I bet I can guess.
You'll maybe.
I bet I can guess. Sometimes people are having a tough time up there.
It might be free food. It might be I have problemos. It's that sort of thing, you know.
Yes,
and also,
as in the phrase, I was feeling a bit run down earlier today, but I went to the church
Precisely. And it won't just be us having to administer it, because, of course, here you have, well, the captain of industry himself looking down over us.
He who must be obeyed at all times.
I think a lot of God. There, I felt like I had to do that. But I think later we will play a game of what is the strangest word you can yell in a church.
Yeah.
Ah,
What stuff has come? I'd like to play a game of what stuff has come out of your body in a church, because some's come out of mine.
That's it.
Yeah.
You've had a nosebleed in the church.
I think I seem to remember using the phrase later. Now, can I please implore you, one of you, Horn? I can't operate.
yeah, but my internet's unstable. I've just been told.
It's the oldest problem we've ever had.
Well, look, here's what I think. Horn, can you please explain what the game is?
Good, yeah.
Yes. Is it communal wine you're drinking, or communion wine, or is it just wine?
No, it's just wine. So this wine is not the blood of Christ or the blood of anyone. It's just the wine of someone. And also, I want it on the record that there's loads of vicar outfits and stuff back there, but I didn't think it was right to put one on because they belong to a real vicar.
All right. Well, who's going to put it on the record?
I'm in.
I'm in.
Horn, would you mind explaining how the game No More Jockeys works?
Sure. Well, it's key to start.
Yep.
Timmy
Okay.
will say a name.
Yep.
For example, Annika Rice.
Yep.
And then he'll say a category that Annika Rice falls into. For example, the surname Rice. Mark will then have a go. He can say anyone in the world who doesn't have the surname Rice. If he were to say Tim Rice, I'd say challenge. That's another Rice.
I would have a lot of difficulty getting out of that challenge, actually.
Yes.
Right. Bang to Rice, if you want.
Well, I think they probably get it now. So without further ado, I'd like to make my first move.
And so without further ado.
Oh, so there'll be no more ado. Just cracking on with the name at this point.
Yep, the ado is over. The ado portion of the evening is gone.
The ado is finished. This is now, the game has started, and I'm thinking of a name. And I will get one. And also, I've got one up my sleeve that I want to play second rather than first.
He's premeditated the second
No,
one.
I haven't premeditated anything. No.
You just accidentally put it up your sleeve.
Yeah.
I normally know what's up my sleeve.
I know what's up my sleeve. The Queen.
I don't.
But I'm not playing her next. I mean, I am playing her next. But I'm doing one.
And will you play the Queen no matter what the categories we suggest?
Even if it means you're out.
No, but I think you could show your due respect to the great, in my opinion, the greatest monarch of the last 100 years.
Big monarch. Huge monarch.
Huge monarch. Huge monarch.
Huge monarch.
In my humble opinion, is the phrase.
Yeah.
No one wore that crown better, in my humble opinion.
Huge monarch.
But I'm not going to say her first because I want to build up to the Queen, Her Royal Majesty the Queen.
When's the tree coming down?
I might take it out after this game or during. We don't know yet.
It's soon, isn't it? And it becomes bad luck if you don't.
Joss Stone.
Ah.
Okay.
Okay.
No more measurements. Measurements, weights.
Yep.
No, we're both aware of what measurements mean. Thank you, Timmy.
I wasn't. Thank you. I wasn't.
You were clarifying it for yourself.
For that moment, I thought measurements was just things like distances, but it's not.
Right.
You mean units of measurement?
No more units of measurement.
Oh, I'll start the clock.
About time.
That is literally about time.
Thanks, Tim. And thanks, Alex.
Thanks, everyone.
And thank you, God, for having me. And thank you to the Reverend Nick for having me in a more sort of...
Oh, don't tell me. A modern vicar.
He's a modern vicar, yeah.
Yeah. Getting bored of them. I enjoyed it when they first came along, but I'm getting bored of Modern Vicars now.
He's a modern vicar. He's got a name like Nick instead of a name like Archibald, and he does things like letting you have shows on instead of things like condemning you. Yeah,
Nick the Vic
is correct.
Well, my go's finished, and it was Joss Stone, and it. What units of measurement?
Tell it yourself.
Just to make sure everyone is aware of the rules. Name another, Timmy.
So for newcomers, if you think that there isn't anyone else in that category, the category is too specific, which is not the case here. There's plenty that you could use, but you say name another just to make sure. And the reason we have this rule is because if the categories were too specific, you can imagine the game would never end.
It'd be nice to hear one. It's quite nice to hear one that isn't stone, though.
Yeah, it can't be stone again. Well, it could actually be.
Well, I'll go for George 4 acres.
That is absolutely excellent. Yes.
So you're saying 4 acres is a unit of measurement?
Yeah. Well, how would you measure 12 acres?
I'd say that's 3-4 acres. Yeah.
3-4 acres. Yeah.
3-4 acres. You know.
No. Okay, that's fine. But I'm just checking. Does that mean it's 4 acres because there's an acre in it? So if it was Maeve Binchy, would she be out because of the inch?
No,
how long is this? 1 second. How long is my dinner table? Oh, I see. 30 Binchies.
Yes, it's 4 acres long. I mean, it's not that much different.
No. In that situation, you'd have to say it's 100th of a 4 acres, and it's also not wide.
Great. Okay, so that's fine. So the whole surname has to be able to be used as a measurement.
Right, and I think I've been. So that's a very lucky. That's fine. I've just got there from you.
It happens.
You two had these problems at Christmas, and I don't know if you've completely sort of made up yet.
Both of you shut your eyes for 1 second.
Okay.
Well, no, that's not shutting your. I'm going to put that. Well, you can open it, Mark. You ruined it.
Why?
He took his glasses off instead of shutting his eyes.
That's what people can do to shut their eyes if they're not got very good eyesight.
Well, that's a huge if.
It's so easy to shut your eyes normally.
My head was going to turn into a football.
Oh, that would have been great. God, every time I say something loudly, it really is echoey. Is there any way you can you wait long enough that we've forgotten and then do it again? Maybe that's all I can think of.
Yeah. Was it just surnames, Tim?
No, any names. So, if someone is called Miles Jupp, and that's not a big if. Miles Jupp would be a problem as well. But
Okay.
look,
worried there's
hang
gonna
on, are
be
you
some
miking
argument.
this? Paul, are you miking this? Is that a mic behind you?
No, I think that's just a fluffy thing behind him.
What, this pillow? That?
Yeah.
The blue and purple friend looks a bit like a mic.
I thought you were getting your KGB on
No, it's a
there.
microphone. It is a microphone.
Okay, fine.
Right, okay, yeah. Well, can I just get
Can you hear me?
clarification on this, on the category? Does it mean, so it's only if it's the whole word?
Well, it's your category. Sorry, is this on? It's your category.
Okay, let's say it's got to be cross that bridge.
Cool.
Yeah.
But basically, you want to steer away from measurement type stuff altogether if you can possibly help it.
Well, I reckon so.
Thanks, Mark.
Yeah. All right. Well, firstly, welcome to the evening and thanks for being here.
That's not firstly. That's like tenthly, isn't it?
Sorry. Tenthly, welcome to the evening and thanks for being here. I think
I'm having a great time. I'm having a great day. I've had 2 eggs. One for breakfast, one for lunch.
but after that, it dried up a bit.
Not had an egg since about 2.
Egg drought. Is it? How many eggs have we all had? Is it?
Well, let's do it with something
I've
else because
never had an egg.
I've already declared my eggs, so I'd
Yeah,
rather
yeah.
do something else.
You're probably
Should we
right.
say how many litres of water have we had between us?
Hard to know, isn't it? I mean, well, how much is? Well, how many bananas is the obvious one, isn't it?
Yeah, how many
How many
bananas?
bananas have we all had between this today?
Okay,
Today, total.
I know what I'm going to say.
Okay.
It's after 3. You put how many fingers up, and if you need more than 11, then you're not competitive in the game.
If you need more than 11, then you're just throwing it away.
Okay, I'm cool. I'm cool with this.
Okay. How many bananas
after 3?
Oh, well, let's say you say 3 and then say banana in your head, and then up your hands go.
Okay.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oh.
Okay, good game.
Should we see if any of us are right?
Yeah.
I've had one.
I've had one.
I've had 3.
Ah! Someone had to be bold and go for 5, but who's going to go for 5?
I know. I'm mad at myself for going for 2. Right, come on then.
Yeah, you were never going to win that.
Or put it another way, I was always going to lose it.
And put it another way.
My final way I'm going to put it is there was no way out.
That's exactly what it was. There was no way out. That's why we're still in it.
John Key.
Who?
John Key, your brother.
John Key. Oh.
Much the handsome brother, they call him.
They do.
Much missed.
Much missed. Your late brother, still alive.
Still with us.
Um,
Well, that would explain why I got to eat a lovely bit of turkey on Christmas Day, because my, to be fair, late brother cooked it for me.
yes.
And he's still alive and kicking.
Your late brother hauled himself out of the grave and prepared a bird.
I'll tell you what else he did whilst he was out of the grave. He went for a run on Boxing Day and got caught short, sat on a bush, got home, sat on the stairs, got told off by his wife.
On a bush or under a bush?
Under a bush, that's not the important thing. Sat on the stairs, carpeted stairs, carpeted stairs.
What, naked?
Carpet stairs, carpet stairs.
What, he was told off because he was making the stairs dirty.
Well, what are you going to do? You're going to tell him on? Of course he was told off.
Why did he sit on the stairs if he?
If you're interested in why did he sit on the stairs, you might also be interested in why didn't he take the black bin bag when she gave it to him to put his clothes in.
This is sad.
I don't think you need black in that anecdote.
You get green ones. But also, I will just say again, carpet stairs, carpet stairs. All right, I've never had such a good arena for jockey songs. So it's John Key.
Sorry, carpeted stairs.
Carpet stairs. I'm tempted to change the category so it's something like sort of, no more people who've
done what had to be done.
Yeah, done what had to be done. But I think it stays as well. Yeah, no more people who.
When you think about it.
When you think, and you must think about it.
At all costs.
Any of us has got. Well, okay. Now, any of us has got a picture of them on our phone, in our camera roll on our phone. But
no, you can't do.
But I can, because it's not screenshots and stuff. It's got to be an actual picture. Obviously, it can't be, because it can't be just like you've taken a funny screenshot of Messi from Twitter or something. You've got an organic photo. No more people. You've got an organic. Any of us can produce a photo of them
within 90 seconds.
Within the famous 90 seconds, yeah. But again, it must be. It can't just be. It's Rishi Sunak, and you've got a funny thing about them, because we've all got. You end up with so much nonsense in your camera, don't you?
I think.
Thank you, Watto.
Yeah.
You've just stolen my dream.
Yeah, you've stolen my dream as well.
Well, I'd be surprised if you. Well, you could have a picture of the Queen in your phone, I suppose.
Oh, that's not what I meant. I didn't know what you meant.
Oh, well, I've tried to steal everyone's dreams.
I wanted to play the Queen as my second go.
But you think that one
You've
of us
got an organic photo of the Queen in your phone?
Oh, piss off, Horn! Don't play dumb with me.
Well, I don't know if it is a piss off situation. That a carpet stairs.
Carpet stairs.
Do you think your brother will be fine or not fine with that sort of anecdote getting there's quite a large audience for this event?
Do you know what? The phrase playing into his hands barely covers it. I think he'll probably be fine with actually being part of the audience. I don't know where he is half the time.
The phrase smearing his stairs barely covers it by the sound of it.
Excuse moi?
I said he should have played into his hands.
I didn't like. Don't.
Shut your eyes.
I wonder how.
Open your eyes. I'm a little monster.
Yeah, all right, all right.
Yeah, it's that sort of thing.
Yeah, fine. Well, look.
I'll do it again, twice more.
Okay. Well, I've
got one I could do it something similar with. So
if it comes down to it,
if I have to, if I'm in a tight spot.
Oh, I've got a new favourite cheese. I'm not going to let you guess. It's Wensleydale, and the game moved on. Boy, oh boy, does it crumble.
With cranberries in, or just as it comes?
I'll take it without the cranberries. Cheers, then, mate.
Cheers, mate. Cheers, mate. Good evening, mate.
Like all food.
No Wensleydale for me, thanks.
Wensleydale with cranberries.
Well, just no cheese for me, isn't it?
I'd like to play my person now.
And we'd like you to.
Mr. Muscle.
Fantastic.
He loves the jobs you hate.
Mm-hmm.
So that's stuff like corporates.
Yeah.
I'll tell you the job that I hate.
That's funny for us, anyway.
Well, I'll tell you the job I hate, Horn.
Go on then.
You.
Oh.
So Mr. Muscle loves me.
Well, it's my go. So I'm going to go for...
Why is it your go again?
What
are you talking about?
I think you should let him do a category.
Well, hang on a minute.
I've done a poo-poo.
Well, no,
that's fun for everyone.
but I've done it. I've done my go.
Yeah.
No, it is your go next, but Horn's not named it. He's not named a category yet.
Well,
I've just done Mr. Muscle.
Well, he didn't he go after me?
What's happened to you?
You're right.
Shut up. Watto, can you just check with the big man whose go it is?
I know. I think we all accept it's your go next, but Horn hasn't yet had an opportunity to name a category, which is a very fundamental part of the game.
Check with the big guy. Check with the big guy.
I'm going to have to relocate.
Oh.
There's a pulpit here, which is the easiest way to address God. You can, yeah.
I'm cheesed off that I wasn't allowed to do the Queen.
You are allowed to do the Queen.
Right,
How can I do the Queen? I've got her on my camera roll.
You haven't got an organic picture of the Queen on your camera roll.
I like organic.
Where did that phrase ever come from? Organic picture.
Have you ever taken a picture of the Queen?
Oh, yeah. I'm not thick.
Yes, you are.
Not bad.
We are here in the presence of the Lord God Almighty, who knows all the secrets of our hearts. Therefore, I must ask you if anyone knows any reason in law why these two people may not lawfully marry. You are to declare it now.
He's marrying us.
I'm already married.
Yeah. So that is off.
We're mates. We're not lovers, really. We're mates. We're pals.
Sorry, there's a limit to how many times I can get God's attention, because you've got to think of, he's also dealing with loads of, he's got prayers coming in constantly.
He's got Godmen.
He's got Godmen. He's got loads of Godmen, yeah. God, quickly, whose turn is it next?
Oh, is he there?
It is Key's turn next, but lo, Horn must first name a category. So that's pretty much what he said.
Love that.
Do you mind clarifying what he means by low?
Yeah, I can do, but sorry, God. Just very quickly, while we've got you, what do you mean by low? Low is a sort of piece of punctuation, not even punctuation really, almost a tick. You might say, low, look at the hills. It just sort of means, there you go. Did you hear that? I can't tell what the...
So low is short for there you go.
Short for, he just means it's a kind of thing that you get.
Well, it's not long, or is it?
It could be short for long, though, interestingly.
Oh.
Is it?
No.
Paul, I think it's your go then to name a category.
No more people who you don't know their first names.
Well, hang on. Who was your person?
It's not that situation, really. You've got to listen.
I might bring my wine up into the pulpit for a bit.
I said it, and you said that's a good one.
Did I? I did.
It'll come back to you. It'll come back to you.
Oh, bad news. I think I've forgotten the category. Hang on, what was it? No more people who... This is a short version of their name. Who's the person?
Well, think about the things we've been talking about. I did a little joke.
God. My brother.
That was his one.
Oh. What was yours then?
Come on, Timmy.
No, but... What people who it's short for? Who's his...
No,
What,
no,
you
we
said-
talk about low being short for something.
Have you forgotten
Yeah.
the name and the category?
He's forgotten everything. And he
Well,
said he's not thick.
Is it not? I am not thick.
He's
Your-
not
your
thick.
son- I'm not thick. Your son's thick, or your son thinks I'm thick. That's what it is.
No one's,
Now, come on, let's
Anyone-
play the game here.
yeah, no one's calling anyone thick here.
Well, I was calling him thick
Oh, okay.
twice.
One person. Okay, one person is calling someone else thick twice.
Well, I can't remember it.
Okay, well,
Which bit? You can't remember the name or the category now.
No,
it happens.
was it cartoon character?
Not exactly.
Oh my god, I remember your one, Watto, because he's my brother.
I thought that would help you out, yeah. And of course, carpet stairs for him. Well,
Oh,
listen,
well, I'm sorry. I'm in
I'm
a bit
gonna-
of trouble here.
yeah, but I'm
okay.
going to tell you right now, Tim. If
Yeah.
you infringe a category here, I'm not going to.
No, I know, but it's annoying, isn't it?
Of course, it's annoying. Your best experience of them with Jockeys is if you can remember, the previous things that have been said.
I never can. Oh, honestly, this is ticking me off. Anyone seen The Traitors? That's a good film. Not a film, but you get the idea.
It's a sort of
Yeah, I
TV
call it the
film
Traitors.
with real people.
I've seen the top of the pops.
Oh yeah, I've seen the match of the day.
So it's not called The Traitors, then it's called Traitors. That's the joke, is it?
I don't know, actually. I've never seen it.
I just joined in with Horn's joke, but you're right. Neither of us it wasn't accurate.
It probably is called The Traitors. Is it?
Fine, I don't know.
It's called The Traitors. And did you know Match of the Day is a pun on Catch of the Day? Originally, in the 60s when they started it. Because Catch of the Day used to be a well-known thing with fish. I say, with fish.
Well, apparently it's the same with EastEnders.
Yeah, it's pun on Maltesers.
Have we talked about Art Attack before?
Well, not enough.
Being a pun on Heart Attack, which is a weird pun.
Yeah, because a heart attack's not really something you should pun on because it's
No.
a huge problemo, isn't it?
Well, and then you've got another show. This is for the sort of more elderly viewers from down the tube.
And there,
Oh,
welcome.
Show
Good evening
called
to all of you, by the way.
There's a show called Heartbeat, but that was not really a. I don't know what was going on there.
Yeah, it's a
But-
pun.
A pun,
Yeah.
but not a very satisfactory one. You're right.
Well, it's
because
a pun, and to be honest, it would have been called Art Beat, but unfortunately, the actual bloody artist who hosted it was also called Heart,
it was called
so they
Mr.
couldn't
Hart.
they couldn't get the pun moving.
They couldn't get any purchase on the pun. Many of the things were literal.
British Empire. What do you think about a pun when they've just invented a word to make the pun?
I hate it when the whole sitcom has to have a person called like Mr. Oops, just so the show can be called Oops Again or something. No. British Empire, blooming The Good Life, and they're both called Mr. and Mrs. Good. All that sort of stuff makes my flesh crawl. I thought I was having a heart attack 3 nights ago. Chest pains. You've known me for a long time. I sometimes get chest pains.
Well, I remember the people below the the dotted L will be pleasantly surprised to hear that you had health problems when you were 20.
I had a collapsed lung, and
You didn't have a collapsed lung. You had a pulmonary pneumothorax. Now let's call a spade a spade.
It's a pneumothorax, yes.
So it's
But
a pulmonary pneumothorax is what you had.
The pulmonary problemo is what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I don't recommend googling the symptoms of a heart attack because it means that you immediately convince you've got one.
Does it mean your flesh crawls rather than your skin crawls?
I think you can say your flesh crawls. As a matter of fact, Alex and I was at your wedding.
Now, what I would say is, I once had to have treatment for a health issue, and I had to read the
Bible.
side effects of the pills, and one of the side effects was blood out your ears till you die.
And we'll find out later whether that was the thing that's come out of you in a church, which is a game I'm still looking forward to. And I'm sure everyone is on the stream.
That's an easy. That's just that, isn't it?
Yeah, you just stick them up.
Oh yeah, and if you don't do it quick enough, then pour it back in until you're alive again.
Blood out your ears till you die. Hey.
I'm drinking Japanese beer.
No, it's your go.
Ah, well, I can't remember what you said, but it's probably something like Super Ted or Beowulf or something. So I'm going to go for
One of the cartoon characters, anyway.
I don't think it's a real person he's gone for.
wasn't.
So I'm going to go for the late great.
Ah.
Oh dear, this might contravene a category, but to be honest, I'd rather contravene one now where everyone's still friendly.
Oh, you're not going out here. I'm
No.
not. I won't have it.
A Pelé. Does it contravene the category?
Well, I don't think it does, but Horn
Don't
does.
tell me it contravenes both.
It probably doesn't for you, Watto, but I think it might do for him.
Yeah, that's a good clue, actually, as to what the category was.
And I think it was about the namer of the thing, isn't it?
Yeah, which is you.
This might be a good way of you discovering what the category is.
Look, the trouble is, do you know what I dream of?
Is it?
Well, yeah, probably all sorts of things. You probably have some messy dreams. You have some quite boring dreams.
What the fuck is a messy dream? What are you talking about?
Well, you're with someone from Blue Peter, and you wake up and you all sorts has happened.
Yeah, you played into your own hands.
You played into your brother's hands.
Carpenter stairs.
Carpet stairs.
I went to school with someone who was a Blue Peter presenter. Let's say it how it is. Let's get it right.
Very young to be a Blue Peter presenter.
Oh, how's your voice? Have you got enough phlegm in your mouth?
Have you got enough blood in your ears?
Were you old at school, or were they? Why were you at school with a Blue Peter presenter?
And we're just hearing Horn has real problems saying Blue Peter.
Horn, but I would recommend you clear your throat before you say Blue Peter next time.
Right, I'll do that.
Go on then.
Why were you at school with a Blue Peter presenter?
Perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Much better. It was just a throat clear in the end. Oh, I'm very
Do you
shy.
know what? When people are at school, when they're like 12, 13, they don't know that they're going to be a Blue Peter presenter. That's the whole point of it.
Well,
That's
how did you know you were at school with a Blue Peter presenter?
I don't even know whether I was. I'd never seen her on Blue Peter, but she had that vibe.
Oh, you just thought she might be destined for Blue Peter.
I'd be very surprised if she didn't end up on Blue Peter.
Come on.
Her name was Lizzie Barker.
Her name was Lizzie Barker.
Fellas, Google it, fellas. She presented Blue Peter. Don't worry about that.
So that if somebody could just Google it, but she might have had a different name, of course, by the time she presented Blue Peter.
Yeah.
No. When she presented Blue Peter, she was called Lizzie Barker.
Ah, okay.
Not one of the main ones, then.
Well, you tell me.
Well, I have done. I said not one of the main ones, then.
You said it in the sentence.
So, who, in your fantastic opinion, are the main presenters of Blue Peter? I'd love to know.
Peter Purvis.
Peter Purvis.
No, thank you.
But they're not from our generation, you moron.
Do Pele. I'll challenge. You'll find out the category, and then
we can all move on with our lives. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pele.
I've got a get out for you when he challenges, so everything is really fine.
Yeah, I'll just lose a challenge, and that's how it is for me, sadly.
Quite unselfish of Horn, but then Horn is quite a nice guy, I think.
But I don't know whether Pele is. I think the category is something like no more people who run around with a different name than they're christened with.
Well, I hope that is the case for my guy.
Your problem is,
I say Pele.
the problem is if the category is no more Brazilian footballers, for example, then it's hard, I think.
Well, Pele. I mean, Pele.
No more people who've advertised dick pills.
Who here wants a stiffy? Have you seen that advert?
Yes. What's your category so we can move on?
It's Horn's first bit of...
Well, Pele, no more people who, when you think about it, are in the conversation.
Dead this week?
No, in the conversation to be the
greatest.
The best at their chosen profession.
That's not what I thought the meaning of in the conversation was.
Well, we live and learn, don't we?
Well, I live and I've learned everything. Horn lives bloody battling away.
So Tim, just to clarify, no one else who you could claim was the best in the world ever at in their chosen, in their métier. And
No more goats.
No more goats.
No more people who are in the conversation.
Yeah, I'm just wondering how big this conversation can be. Because earlier, Dara thinks that Luis Suarez is the greatest of all time.
Right.
Earlier, Dara thinks some of the fucking sentences you come out with.
We had a conversation, and he said, I think that Suarez is the best player of all time.
No, that's fine. It's just he didn't like how you said earlier, Dara thinks. I've
got a nephew on my books who says that Ronaldo is the worst player ever.
He's not the worst player ever.
These people are still, they've got all this stuff works. They can bite and stuff. There's fuck all in the old.
There's nothing in the hayloft.
Nothing in the hayloft.
All right. Well, look, I'm prepared to CTB.
What?
Cross that bridge. We'll cross that bridge, won't we?
Okay, perfect.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge.
Challenge.
Well, if no one's challenging.
Well, I have challenged.
Oh.
What's Pele's first name?
Edson.
Is right. So
There we go. We can move on.
What's the category?
Well, we still don't know. That's quite fun.
If anything,
right, but if when you say what's their first name, I can answer it, then we're probably okay.
Yeah,
it's that sort of situation. Yeah,
perfect. And moving forward with my category, what I would like to say is people who are in the conversation. Let's put it that way.
Similar to what you said before, really.
Yeah. Well, I would say if they're in the conversation, it means they're one of a handful, and that's
a handful now. Is it a handful?
Pardon me?
So
you're sounding like my sister-in-law on Boxing Day.
Or is that? Did he do a handful in?
She was crossed by the poo on the stairs.
Carpeted stairs.
Carpet stairs.
I like the category, and I don't often say that.
Well, I like you.
And you don't often say that.
This is more like it.
Well, I did say that when we went to a what's it called? A jungle shower.
Yeah, I might do that one next, actually. So maybe save the jungle shower. Oh, that jungle shower with Paul Sinha. No.
What's happening?
What's going on?
Alan Carr.
Alan Carr.
What did you think it was Paul Sinha? No, so what is a jungle shower, really?
A hot shower.
We went to a jungle shower.
Me and you.
Yeah.
Everyone keeps saying jungle shower these days.
Yet.
Go on then, Mark. Your go.
Yeah. Hi. All right.
Maybe we'll go to a jungle.
Down to 2 challenges.
I'm drinking Japanese beer.
It's all not 40 yet.
Not quite. Not quite.
Fine. Okay.
Getting there.
Getting there. Okay. So we've had only 4 categories, but.
And the sands of time run free like horses.
Well, they don't run free.
Well, they're running free. What are you talking about? They're running free.
Like horses.
They've got a tiny little hole they have to go through.
Like horses have to go through tunnels, you moron.
What she said. No.
Why do horses have to go through tunnels?
Well, they're going to dig their way through a mountain. Are you joking?
They're going to swim across the sea, are they?
They go over the mountain.
Brilliant. Climbing a cliff. Well done. I think you're thinking of mountain goats.
I think they'll go round the mountain. They'll be coming round the mountain.
That's a song, you muppet.
On a horse.
You're thinking of Matildas.
She was riding 3 blind horses or something.
Why would she ride?
I don't think they were blind.
That's a huge, massive or something.
No, I think rather than 3 blind horses, you just have one that could see, if you ideally, because you can't ride 3 horses and also
And that's why they sang about it, because it was interesting.
I think it's
why don't you put a hat on, Horn?
Yeah. That's
there it is.
All right. Okay, I'm going down, I think, for my next category.
Downtown.
Okay, so just thinking about what we've said already.
Mid-game relocation.
We've only played 4. Sprouty. Hello, Sprouty.
Oh, sorry, yes. Hello, Timmy.
Oh. Throw it over your shoulder.
When?
Don't remember.
I don't want to, because the dog will eat it and it's poisonous for dogs.
Well, do something with it. Oh, yeah, that'll do. Over and Sprout. Hello, Watto. You've done a regame relocation.
Yes.
This would be what it'd be like to administer the communion to Watto.
Yes. Have you got a bit of bread or wine?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
I'll give you a Sprout.
Okay.
Put your hands out. Oh, you get straight in, is it?
No, okay. Yeah.
The body of Christ. The blood of Christ. Open up.
Brooklyn Lager.
Yeah, I forgot they do it with beer now, don't they?
Nick probably does.
I bet.
Well, there's the body of
vicar. He's a
and the blood of. Isn't there
modern
one?
vicar.
The body.
Modern vicar.
Is there something else?
No,
Yeah,
the body, blood, fingernails.
Hair. And trousers of Christ sometimes.
Come on then.
Well, I am coming on, and it's I think.
Have you seen the vicar in jeans? Have you seen the vicar in jeans?
Well, I don't know what it means, but these days you get a vicar in jeans.
It's got piano.
He's played the piano. What do you think the noise of the piano was earlier?
Well, I'm also very good at doing noises that aren't real. Okay.
It was like Jones from the Police Academy.
I think, yeah.
I think it's
Right.
Japanese lager. I tell you what, I might have to go and have a refill. That will take less than 10 seconds.
Fewer than, and I'll do it. On your marks.
Get set.
Go.
Take.
Couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it. But well, not bad.
Not great.
Mm.
Did you mean more then?
Honestly, with friends like you two.
Right. I think it's Cleopatra. I'm just having a think.
Is it not my go yet?
Well,
I feel like I'm fiddling around slightly in this game. I've not got the
your teeth in.
They're not not put my teeth in yet. The categories aren't going in.
Well, I'd say you just did one. I think.
Well, I don't remember that or the category, I must say. I know I wanted to say the Queen. I always said Pele.
That's right. So I think it's Cleopatra.
When I next do the work, I might have a little look for my organic photograph of the Queen.
Which
I won't do a challenge then because you'll be wasting your time looking through your photos.
Oh, hang on. We're going to challenge this.
What? Have you said one?
Cleopatra.
Have you said the category?
No, not yet. No, the Cleopatra.
No, I don't think I challenged Cleopatra.
Nice one, isn't it? It's fine. Well, you know the sort of thing. I think. Mind you, yeah. I mean, yeah. I'm just thinking, should it be Cleopatra or should it be? No, it probably should be. And it's no more people who.
Cleopatra's interesting, in my opinion.
In my humble opinion.
Not humble.
Oh, is it not now?
I've got a cracking opinion.
Am I cracking it? Is cracking the opposite of humble? I suppose it probably is.
Interesting as in you might challenge it.
I'm going to eat cracking pie.
Well, I'm not going to challenge it, but I think I could. I could challenge it.
Well, I think you should. I've challenged one.
Yeah, I know I'll dig in. I'm just having that's caused me to rethink things.
Well, that's because I'm living in your head, and to be fair, I'm not paying any rent for the privilege.
One of my least favourite phrases, I think.
What is?
Living in your head rent free. Does that mean it's bought your?
Is that why
your head?
Pardon me?
What does it mean? living in your head rent free?
Well, it means you're so obsessed with it that it's just, it's just there whenever it wants to be, basically, like a squatter.
Oh, not that he's bought your head.
No, I don't think so, because I don't.
It's not rent free because they've bought it outright.
Well, that's what I always thought it was.
No, they're squatting.
So you're saying I'm squatting in your head?
Sort of.
No,
yeah.
I'm not.
Again, it's a bit like your brother.
Okay.
Well, he was squatting in a hedge.
Rent free.
It was Carpet's dad's room.
It didn't feel rent free when he was back in the house.
No.
I thought it was I bought your head, honestly.
I bought your head, he says.
He did say that, didn't he?
Just fine. I'm just thinking about Cleopatra.
I've got something surprising to tell everyone.
Oh, been waiting for this.
Dentist yesterday, dentist tomorrow.
Dentist yesterday, dentist tomorrow.
That's surprising. I'm going to the orthodontist tomorrow, but I'm not. It's not for me. It's for my son.
Which one?
Tom.
Off to the orthodontist.
His brace exploded when he put it down.
Oh. That probably shouldn't happen, should it? Tim, so 2 and 3 days, dentist wise.
Show us your gnashes. We can guess which one's gone wrong.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Well, one of them's the wrong colour. Oh. Well, there's not one on the bottom left.
Well, do you know what? She must be obeyed.
Your sister.
She makes me roll back into this weird chair, and then she picks up her stick and crams it into my mouth, and then she taps it like a xylophone and yells at her buddy and says, "This one's a disgrace. This one's a disgrace. Missing. Disgrace. Disgrace. Fine. These, obviously, I don't think you can fuck these up. Nothing can go in them. They're just like swords.
They're passengers. Yeah.
They're passengers. Tombstones. Fine. Disgrace. Missing. Disgrace. Missing. Now we come to the top ones. Well, you know the story.
Yeah.
Are you finished?
What are you going back in for, though? What are you having done?
I'm having 2 fillings in preparation for a crown.
Crown prep.
Oh.
Yeah.
How about one of you think of something nice to say to your pal?
Good luck at the dentist, Tim.
Yeah.
Cheers,
And Mark,
Martin.
I love that you're in a church.
Oh, this is nice. Okay, Cleopatra, I think. I don't think we can keep on sort of not doing it.
My eyesight's falling off a cliff.
For a start. Is that the next thing? Is it you're at the opticians and it's a case of disgrace?
I think this month I might be doing the old triple crown.
Oh, can I see the old therapist?
Yeah. I reckon I might go dentist, optician, therapist, and then, what is it, oncologist?
Pharmacists. Yeah.
Have you said Cleopatra yet?
Yeah, Cleopatra. No more people that have got a name, another name hidden in their name, like Leo. Well, actually, Leo and Pat in Cleopatra.
And Cleo.
And Cleo. Is that too many people? No, it's fine. There's loads of people that don't have a name hidden in their name.
I've decided to remember that category.
Yeah, it's worth remembering, actually, because
I'm going to try to do that.
It's quite dangerous as a category.
I really, really love Wensleydale cheese. It's so crumbly.
But this is quite new for you, is it? You haven't really thought about it until...
Well, no, that's not. I think that's being, again, a little unfair on me. I feel like I have gone on record before.
Sorry, yes, Alex.
Can I clarify something on your thing?
I thought that was why your finger was up. Awful phrase. And
Well, I suppose, someone like Timothy Spall, is he hiding a Tim?
No. That's a sensible question, Alex. But I think, okay, so they're harbouring a name which is not an abbreviation of their own name, because otherwise it would be nonsense, wouldn't it? You can't.
Alarm bells. I've just found myself nodding, but not listening at the same time.
Again, alarm bells. Actually, well, I think we can reiterate that for you, Tim. It's just it's not a problem if it's Timothy Key becomes Tim. Like it's it can't.
But if Moth was a name, then you'd be out on Moth.
Then you're in trouble.
Big if, yeah.
Because Moth is doing freelance work in Timothy.
I listened that time.
And
Are you going to challenge on Cleopatra?
Me?
Well, yes, it has to be you.
Yeah, I'll have a challenge. Egyptian queens. She's not in the conversation.
But I think
I'm not sure it's a profession.
This is where in the conversation is a difficult one. I think, I don't think anyone's having a conversation about who the great Egyptian queens are for a start.
You go to the wrong dinner parties, and I mean that with all my love.
With all the love in the world, yeah, of course you do. Yeah, I'm not worried about that. I don't think I'm.
Can you get your hands off the face? Go on, Walter.
I think we have to take in the conversation to mean. Oh yeah, sorry. It's a thing that people often debate who the greatest are, which is the case with footballers, but I don't think is the case with
So you're saying there is no conversation?
I say on an average day, not loads of people are saying, "Oh, now let's rank the Egyptian queens." Alex,
is it Queen Serasephone or something? Serentutu? What's that one? Queen.
You can see my point here. There's not loads of Egyptian queens tripping off the tongue, if I may use that phrase.
If anything, there's a lot of Egyptian queens staying on the tongue.
Yeah, or not even being on the tongue in the first place.
Yeah, no one started on the tongue. Do you see that? Well, no, it doesn't matter.
Well, none of this matters.
Oh, God. Okay, well, fantastic stuff. So did I win the challenge?
Not exactly, no. I've stayed in the game. Okay. And I don't think that's controversial. I think I'm fine. This is not a situation like with Crawley.
I think I lose a challenge.
I think so too, which means that 2 challenges each for you. Sorry, for newcomers, for neophytes, you get 3 challenges, and if you lose all of those, then you're out of the game as surely as if you had infringed a category.
Horn, can you take your hat off? I thought you were going to put it inside out again.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Boop. Boop. Yeah. Boop. Boop. Is it my turn?
Horn, sorry, not Horn, but you get the idea. Whenever I get a text message, can you press your piano key, Horn?
My best. That's not the right note there. Let me hear it again.
Okay, I can't. You need to text
Of course
me.
I can't text you. My phones are off. Oh no, well, okay. Hang on. I can. Yeah. Is it a WhatsApp or an actual text?
I don't know.
Cool.
But it's coming through this thing.
Oh, well, let's try texting you like old school.
It is a bit like old school, isn't it?
It's a bit like old school.
Tankard.
No.
Press another.
That's more like it. Higher.
Higher.
Yeah.
Lower. Might be that.
Can I say my person before I forget it?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can say
Yeah.
that.
Sorry. Yeah.
I think I'm going for Tim Nice but Dim. First time in the game.
No. Tim, it is the first time. Welcome to the game. Debutant.
I mean, I think this game has narrowed pretty quick. No more people who don't have just the standard number of names that we 3 all have. 2 names.
Okay, no more people with any...
Who are known by, when you trip them off your tongue, it's not just...
You're either getting 1 word or you're getting several words.
More than 2, yeah.
Yep.
Most commonly known by
Yeah.
Pardon, Mr. Tim?
I thought you said bye.
Oh, yeah. See you guys.
Yeah, but and thanks for playing, Alex. I know you're really busy.
If I have said bye, you shouldn't have just replied bye and without questioning it.
What should I do? Get an Uber around and climb through your window and snog you?
No, none of those things.
We're going round at the weekend anyway, aren't we?
We're going around at the weekend.
Yeah. We'll see, Donk.
Whose go is it?
Well, I would say it's yours now.
What did you say, Horn?
Donk is spherical.
Spherical.
Is America.
Well, I'm going to get this. Horn said...
We're just doing an artist's impression of Donks, don't worry.
Oh, yeah, I know what Horn said.
Not too bad, actually.
Tim, nice but dim. So I'm going to go for...
Hands off your face!
Ooh.
You shouldn't whisper, I can't hear you.
Please.
You look like Matt Hancock. Remember that? We used to do that.
Yeah, and then he turned out to be the most hated man in the world.
Well,
yeah, but no one. That's not you.
I happened to come across Matt Hancock recently.
What do you mean?
Well, I went to a show in Soho.
It's Sean Walsh, is it perhaps?
Yeah. No, I wasn't watching Sean. I was watching Nick Mohammed.
But you're in the Soho Theatre.
I was actually having a fag outside with my dear friend Goose. And then...
Is he always there?
Pardon me?
Goose, is he always there?
No.
I watched Nick Mohammed there and he was there. Goose.
But I watched Nick Mohammed there and he was there.
He wasn't watching it, but he's already seen it.
With me.
Was Sarah Hadland in it when you saw it?
Yeah.
She wasn't there the night we were there.
Well, were you there when Johnny Sweet was there?
What, in the show?
Yeah.
No, they just didn't have her.
We're getting... Well, let's put it this way. We're not getting bogged up. I'm going to go for...
Oh.
There's a lot of people you can't say now, and I don't blame anyone, but there are a lot of people you can't say now.
You can't blame anyone. It's just the way the game goes.
Tarzan.
I can't remember why you were talking about... Oh, coming across Nick Matt Hancock.
Yeah, Nick Matt Hancock suddenly starts waltzing down the road. Look, I mean, I need to be careful here because, yeah, the CIA and whatnot. But he looked like a right gel.
I don't think the CIA will necessarily question that.
He had paparazzi coming out of his arnuzzi.
I bet he did.
And the problem was, why would there be paparazzi?
No,
This is my whole point.
He's not interesting. Well, but it's because of the Jungle Show, isn't it?
No, it's not. But what does that mean?
Oh,
No,
well,
it is.
What I'm trying to tell you is this.
right.
He comes down Dean Street for anyone who's, the the people below the line.
Let's get another wine.
Now, what I would say is this.
I might go as well, actually. How long is this going to last for?
I can just do it to the pews. That's the biggest audience I've had all year. Would have worked better later in the year. I have to say, the paparazzi are not waiting outside the Soho Theatre for celebs.
Theatre.
Are they? It's not like it's Candy Joe's or whatever the places are called, where there's lots of people go there.
I like the red walls, Watto.
Yeah, it's really pretty, the church. It's St. Peter's Church.
That's
That's the
lovely.
place. And it's really nice.
Pull up a pew. So what I'm trying to tell you is the only way you can explain the paparazzi is the following. Nick Matt Hancock has phoned the paparazzi and said, we're arriving at 10 to 10. If you want some snaps, we'll be there.
You think he's manufactured it? He's tipped them, or his people have tipped them off in order for him to look like a big deal.
There's no other way.
Why 10 to 10? No one turns up anywhere at 10 to 10.
Well, if the show's at 10,
You'd say 9:50. Hancock's saying 9:50.
I would say this one. Pick your battles.
Shut your eyes. Shut your eyes.
Okay.
Open your eyes. I'm an egg.
Eggy. I've had 2 of those today.
I really like this series, Horn. I really like it.
Well,
There's one left.
The first one was boiled, 10 a.m. And the second one was also boiled.
Not 10 to 10.
10 a.m. and 2 p.m. both boiled.
That's the thing. You do things on the hour.
2 eggs in 4 hours for Tim, and then it just stopped.
No. Never been able to do that.
I saw a theatre show recently where this guy, every time he did that, it went.
Can I guess the production?
Well, you won't be able to because you never go to the theatre because you're a moron.
Bugsy Malone?
It was at the Alexandra Palace.
Very good.
Have you been?
Yeah, I went last night with you.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, the darts was on in the next room. Best final ever. We didn't see it. We were watching kids doing an American.
Oh, yeah. We didn't see Van Gogh, and we were watching the kids doing an American.
Action.
The new English hymnal.
Why didn't you see the World Darts final? Because I was at the Alexandra Palace watching a theatre show. Ah, right. 50 metres away from where they did the final.
Yes. Was it an adults theatre show, though? No, more for kids.
No, the ensemble were adults and the leads were kids. Brilliant way round of doing it. Brilliant way round
to spend my life.
Come on, Timmy.
Who?
What do you mean, who?
Well, I've already done my go.
Well, you've got to remember there's 2 parts to a go.
Tarzan.
Tarzan.
Yeah, we've
right.
not got the category yet out of you.
Well,
Oh, is that the world?
No,
no more people.
it's a sprout.
See.
No more people.
Yes.
Who their main clothes.
Straight away, some worries around main clothes.
It's who, comma, their main clothes, and another comma.
I think I would probably do an ellipsis, but after who, and just accept that we're in a new clause.
Well, look, Tarzan.
Yes.
No more people.
Yeah,
Who?
their main clothes.
Main clothes.
Well, I want to say their main clothes were, to be frank, wouldn't cut the mustard these days.
Do you mean because too much flesh on show, or that they're a bit old-fashioned?
Well, yeah. They're really old-fashioned, but that's before you get to the thorny issue of his boy poking out of that bit of leather.
Right. So their main clothes would cause problems nowadays.
Well, yes. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, look, their main clothes just wouldn't cut the mustard.
This is where it's a shame that we don't have live captioning, because I'd enjoy Hyman having to put up no more main clothes don't cut the mustard.
Well, look, let's put it this way. You couldn't
All right.
arrive. Tarzan couldn't arrive
Like,
to a
Bugsy Malone.
we couldn't go bowling.
Yeah. No more people who you arrive at Bugsy Malone and everyone thinks,
You've dressed like a twat there.
yeah, this is not good. This isn't good enough.
Isn't good. No more people whose clothes aren't good enough if they turn up like that at Bugsy Malone.
Well, ask me to name another.
Name another.
Harold.
From the war in the
Yeah.
1066.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if they'd gone 50 metres down the road to the darts, it'd fit right in.
It's probably, you could go into the darts and you could find 20 Tarzans.
You could wear anything to the darts. All of us know that. But no more people whose main clothes wouldn't admit them to Bugsy Malone.
I think that's quite good.
Well,
Okay, you're going to have to do a bit of wriggling now, I think.
No?
Well, there's a challenge.
No, there isn't.
Well, there is.
Go on.
Well, the last category, but you didn't remember it.
What was it?
Well, no more people who haven't got 2 names. They've got either one name or more than two names.
Turner.
Pardon?
Turner.
Turner Tarzan?
Tarzan Turner.
Tarzan. Oh, his surname was Turner. Tina Turner and Tarzan Turner.
When you refer to them by either one name or more than two names, and they're out.
The easiest one to
But
get.
I don't mind you, Ricky.
But I refer to him with two names.
Well, you didn't. You referred to him as Tarzan.
That's because no one else really does refer to him as Tarzan Turner.
No, I guess not.
I want to see 2 more minutes of wriggling, please.
No, well, here comes the wriggling.
Yeah, no, I can't wait.
Me neither. Here comes the wriggling, all right.
Okay, so I wrote when I refer to him, I call him Tarzan Turner.
Yeah, you've mentioned him maybe 100 times in the game, and you've never mentioned him as Tarzan Turner.
Yes, I have. I have.
I don't think you're using that phrase right.
Ah.
Oh man.
Right.
That's not the internet.
Yeah. What's your contact book? This is
Tarzan Turner.
Tarzan Turner.
Yeah, that's how you normally refer to him.
I do.
Once you have.
Ever.
You've just proved that once someone has referred to him as Tarzan Turner.
But me, Tarzan Turner, in a poem.
Yeah. But do you remember what the category was?
Yeah. Well, you need to get Watto to look up what his name is.
Well, we can do that.
We can do that, but
I think to accept you not walking, we have to accept that you normally refer to him, as do most people, as Tarzan Turner.
I'm just looking after what I refer to him as. I call him Tarzan Turner. Tim, if I'm your lawyer, I am sweating a bit here. But I'll Google Tarzan with the best will in the world if I can find any sort of surname or like, you know. But again,
I'll be completely honest.
Well, we know you didn't remember the category.
No, well, I am going to be honest because I did remember it. Now, what I would say is about Tarzan, would have a surname.
Yes, that wasn't the category though.
Well, then by that rationale, you're saying that, you know, someone like Davina doesn't have a surname because we all know that. Well, excuse me, also, but we all know she's Davina.
I don't think Tarzan's called Tarzan McCall.
Davina would have a chat about that if she was most commonly known as Davina.
We're having a chat about Tarzan because he's most commonly known as Tarzan.
Exactly. That's the problem, isn't it? You don't want to say that.
Well, no, I'm not saying it.
You didn't?
But you can't deny that he is often called Tarzan.
No, you have to deny that now.
No, with this, our worry is that he's almost always called Tarzan.
Is like your whole argument's built on straw sand because the idea is that
straw sand. Yeah.
If you even dig even a tiny bit, then he's wearing Speedos under his leather skirt. So the whole thing with fictional people is we don't know what's going on half the time.
So you're saying it doesn't matter what his name is at all, really, because he's fictional. So he could just be called sort of Tarzan Groves.
It's worth naming fictional people from now on, I reckon.
Turner, I've got for. Well, of course he's got. Doesn't matter. He's got a surname. He hasn't got a surname. Who knows? He's Tarzan.
Do you remember what my name was?
What?
No. The person I said to introduce this category.
Tim Nice but Dim.
Yeah.
The son of Mr. and Mrs. Nice but Dim. Yeah. Would you want? Am I going to do the work to see if I can help him out?
It's not a doing the work one. It's just an argument one. And if Key's happy
it's not an argument thing. I think if Watto can find a surname, I think we're in beeswax here.
Well, no, I don't think he is because we've got to move forward with the game, and that means anyone with a surname is then eligible, which sort of changes the. I think you have to argue that you always call him Tarzan Turner.
Well, I've just argued that. They got me nowhere.
Because you don't always call him Tarzan Turner.
Watto, if you find me a surname, we're in.
I'll do the work.
The trouble I've got is I think he might be a bit of a horrible phrase, Mowgli figure.
What figure?
Mowgli figure. I think he might have been sort of, brought up by, it was about.
Yeah, but it wasn't no more people who don't have surnames. This is your problem.
Yeah, I think I'll be the judge of what my problem is.
Okay, right. I mean, right. There's a possible way out for you here. It's not, but
I'm interested in a possible way out. It's too early for him to go.
It's too late for me not to go. Well, hang on. Fine.
I
mean, to be fair, yeah, it's about right for me to go, but I'd like another 15 minutes.
We all would. Everyone watching wants you like. You're really loved.
But you can't not challenge. That's the trouble.
Of course you can't, because it was the previous category and it was clearly in contravention of that. We wouldn't be playing No More Jockeys if you hadn't challenged.
Well,
okay. So what you can say is the guy. Well, you can't see it very well. The guy has an alias, and the alias is
good.
John Clayton. So, like,
the guy's called John Clayton.
There you are.
The guy's called John Clayton.
John Clayton the second. So,
well, the second doesn't help you there, does it?
Oh no, sorry, I didn't think of that.
It's John Clayton. It's a two-worder.
Okay. Tarzan is the ape name of John Clayton.
It's the ape name. No one else goes by their ape name.
It's very rare to have an ape name at all, let alone go by it.
Well, look, I'm prepared to accept that most people call Tarzan John Clayton.
Well, actually, funny enough, Al, now that it's come up, I do think he is called John Clayton a lot.
What do you mean?
Well, quite often
I actually think he's called John Clayton a lot.
We've all had the feeling of seeing someone swinging through the reeds and said, "Oh, there's old John Clayton."
He's done an impression of John Clayton there. He sounded just like John Clayton.
Have you watched John Clayton?
It's John Clayton.
What, John Clayton the third? Yep, no, I don't call him that.
No,
way.
the second.
Oh, the second.
Oh, sorry. Me, John Clayton. You, Jane, I assume. Off we pop.
No, not Jane, actually. I go by Annie Smith.
Oh! John
Right.
Clayton.
Well, it's Mark's go then.
Well, I've enjoyed that.
Well,
John Clayton.
By the way, I'm out of challenges now.
You moron.
in slightly unlucky circumstances, I think. What? Well. Oh yeah. Well.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. No, sorry. Well. Do you know what? All of this talk about Wensleydale has made me want to eat some.
I can understand that.
We haven't really stopped talking about Wensleydale.
It's been Wensleydale this, Wensleydale that.
Wensleydale, will it end? Oh, Wensleydale, will it Ensleydale?
Yeah.
Oh, Wensleydale, Welsleydale, it Ensleydale.
Yeah.
I don't like it with the cranberries in.
Right. Let's have a serious think about what's been said here.
Well, I'll tell you what's been said. John Clayton.
Well, that's certainly been said recently, yeah, and I mean, amazing
I
stuff.
find one thing I would like to just acknowledge is that I think I announced him as Tarzan. I should have announced him as John Clayton initially.
No, I'm pretty sure you said Tarzan rather than John Clayton.
Well, it was weird when you said Tarzan because we're all thinking, why call him that?
Yeah, why not just cut to the chase and say John Clayton the second, except not the second.
John Clayton.
Absolutely. All right, pick a number 1 to, well,
Listen, they're thin pages.
1 to 522.
Thick
One.
carpets, thin pages, thick carpets.
One for me, please. Oh no, you know what? 333. In my school, that was Onward Christian Soldiers. Loved it.
Graham Gooch.
It's all my hope on God is founded. All my hope on God is founded. He does still my trust renew.
Sorry, Watto, can you do me a slight favour?
Yeah, sorry.
Can you really
Yeah. What he means is belt it out with your top off.
Like in a normal church service.
Do you know what, Horn? The non-camouflaged side of your hat is more camouflaged than the other side.
Well, it's the camouflage
Say
hat.
camouflage, you can't say Blue Peter.
That's so funny. I've never seen the camouflage stuff be less camouflaged than the normal stuff. Ah, here we go.
All my hope on God is founded. He does still my trust renew. Me through change and chance he guideth. Only good and only true. God unknown, he alone calls my heart to be his own. There's 5 verses.
I think you've only done one.
Yeah, I'll do the next one after my go.
Okay.
I was hoping a massive police team were going to arrive.
A massive police team.
A massive.
I think I'm losing the plot here. I never call them police teams.
I was going to say SWAT team, but then I didn't know. I lost faith in that.
I put my top back on because it's.
But fine to lose faith in SWAT team. Why did you gain faith in police team?
A massive police team. A massive police squad.
He was quite ill, but a massive ambulance team came.
A massive policeman. Right. Well, there's not many people
Which
there.
service do you require? Fire team, please. It's well, I think, but I don't know. But I think it's now. There are now enough categories that.
It was Brace Boy.
He who must be obeyed. Fantastic kid.
Exploding brace. Well,
Wow.
I think you can safely say, and we just have to very, very quickly think through the categories that we've had so far, because that's part.
Well, funny enough, we don't have to.
Water, can you touch the ceiling?
Sorry,
Pardon me?
Can you touch the ceiling, Water?
no, the ceiling's very high.
Worth a try, though. Worth a try.
No. The vicar's watching, by the way. I mean, he's not here.
Nick!
He's on the stream.
Nick the Vic.
Nick,
Hello,
if you're
Nick
out
the
there. Oh, if you're out there,
So
Nick.
you can see that even standing on this pew, I'm still, I'd say, 20 feet below the.
Give it a go, though, Mark.
Al,
Yes.
I read this week about a man from Ghana.
Oh, is this a limerick?
So
It
I'm
can-
now actually.
It can be.
Oh, yeah, hang
I
on.
read this week about a man from Ghana.
There you go. That's all right. Isn't it?
It looks like you're aiming down.
Yeah. How does touching things work? We had this last time.
He was very tall.
I read this week about a man from
Adam
Ghana.
Lallana.
I read this one as well. This
Did you
article
read
on the BBC website, yeah.
I read this week about a man from Ghana. He was awfully tall, like Adam Lallana. His back was bent. And some money he spent.
What's going on?
What do I have to do with the last one?
Charmer would do anything like that.
Yeah.
Reading between the lines, the interviewer from Britain thought he was a real charmer.
Yeah.
Not
I read
bad,
that
I
guy. He
suppose.
thought he was 9'2" and he ended up being 7'4". Is that right?
Yeah.
Is that what it was? He claimed.
Bet you thought it was a snake, but she hit it with a rake.
He claimed. All right.
Oh, all right. I like the big booming stuff where it's for the plonk.
Why does it say tell Gary on your wine?
Well, it says actually don't tell Gary. Whoops.
Well, it also says tell Gary.
It also says Gary.
A lot of things happen in life, and one of them is this. I'm going to say.
It's such a chill game.
Oh man, it's just two or three mates, however many it is, just hanging out.
Two.
Louis, is it? Well, no, that's all right.
You're going to say Louis through?
No, Louis Kane, Harry Kane's son.
Oh, the diplomat.
No, footballer.
Ah.
Just thinking through again, I hate to be a bore, but the categories, because obviously it's important that I don't.
Oh, don't worry about that, mate.
Weirdly, I didn't know he had kids, but I have also met him. Louis Kane.
Louis
I
C.
watched quite a bit of the Euros with his
Oh,
family.
I think Louis C. Kane.
Well, then I don't like that so much, because what if you have a photo
Ah.
Oh,
True.
sorry.
I don't think I have though, because I don't think I would have taken a picture of Harry Kane's family.
No, I don't think you would have either. But what if this is a trap?
One of the people I spent Christmas with did this all the time.
What?
I haven't got any challenges left, Mark.
Oh yeah, you haven't. And Tim doesn't follow the category so much.
Well, no, I'm here for a good time, not a long time, I must say.
Probably then.
But
Louis
I'm very
Kane.
happy with my last go. John Clayton.
Louis Kane.
Louis C. Kane.
Lucy Kane. No more people who,
When do you think about it?
when you and you do have to. This could be quite controversial. Well, yeah, they couldn't. You wouldn't.
And you shouldn't.
Done.
And so you don't. And so you don't. You just get on with it. They couldn't operate a lawnmower.
What's wrong with him? How old is he?
It's like 2.
Oh, I see. I thought about 15.
No. Harry Kane's only 29 or something. He's in his late 20s. He's got 2 or 3 little kids, Harry Kane, but all of them. So, but what's complicated, obviously.
I haven't met him. The guy I met was about 15.
Oh, that's not it. I'm pretty sure all his kids have been born recently, but so obviously it rules out really small kids. But then we've maybe got a conversation over whether other people how well they do with a lawnmower.
Yeah, I mean, you're ruling yourself out now, I assume.
Oh yeah, no, he wouldn't let me near a lawnmower.
Oh, but that's a fun cross that bridge, I reckon.
I think it's quite a fun one. Yeah, of course you can make a case that someone like me, even though I have actually used a lawnmower, Tim. But you're right. I don't have a sort of great record with
Lawnmowers.
life.
Are you counting, beard trimmers and things like that? Are they lawnmowers as well?
No, I think a lawnmower has to be the size of an actual lawnmower and be used on a there's no other phrase for it really, lawn.
I'd like a bit of help.
I'd like a bit of help.
I would like a bit of help. I want to name somebody, but I can't remember their name.
Sorry,
Normally-
chap.
We
He's
normally
one of my
go for
favourites.
people where,
He's a tearful golfer.
It's Kevin. No, that's what it is.
Kevin, no, that's his name.
Is it?
I don't think we can have Kevin Na.
Why not?
I can't think why not at the moment.
I think there's a category that Kevin Na.
By the way, he's nowhere near the conversation, if that's what you're asking.
That's not what I'm asking, and we shouldn't reiterate the categories.
Oh, no! I reiterated the category.
Thanks, Tim. I wonder what that. I think I know what it is. The category. Yeah.
I'll go for someone else.
Dunno.
Another old favourite.
I don't know why he's playing at this guy.
Well, he is who he is, and he is what he is. Sort of,
Horsey jizz.
Jesus. Welcome, new followers.
I think I might go for
You're a friend of mine.
Ken Hom.
Yeah, another old favourite. Right.
I'll do a bit of research.
Yeah, do some sort of do some digging and see
Kenneth Hom,
old Homie himself.
as a live and breathe.
Well, as I do.
Saint Ken.
Just felt really tight around here and like for hours and
When?
Oh, I
Don't remember.
well 3 nights ago.
Oh, I hope you're. No, I'm glad you're okay, and I hope you're okay.
I'm glad I'm okay, and I hope I'm okay. Yeah, I feel absolutely fine now.
And I've just done the maths. Are we talking about a New Year's Eve special?
Actually, no, maybe it's more than 3. It was the night. I think it's New Year's Eve.
I think I'll get on with my go.
I think you will as well.
Clear your throat before you talk.
It's the
And after you talk.
The sprouts are too old. It might be Ken Hom. No more pictures in job hats.
Job hats.
Jobby H.
90 seconds to find them wearing a job hat.
Love that.
Don't hate it.
I'm not convinced I can imagine Hom in a hat.
No, but he must sometimes don a hat. The guy's a cook. It's what he does.
Guy's a pro.
Guy's an absolute stone cold pro.
I love that. The job hats.
Mm-hmm. I think down there they won't exactly hate it either. If I know some of those people.
No, the centipedes will enjoy that. I think that's wonderful. No more job hats. And so now I must take my go. And I must do well.
Yes, and it's a quick fire round. So you've got 4 seconds. And you're out. Watto's go.
I almost went for one who I don't think would have worked.
Sometimes. We've now all been playing for a respectable length of time. Like, there's enough categories now.
I would happily leave at this point. It's too difficult.
Well,
one sprout left, and one shut your eyes left.
4 verses left.
Well,
I'm a dickhead.
What's that lady called?
Annika Rice.
No.
Oh, the other lady.
No, thank you.
Is it Eileen Drury?
I don't know what you mean.
I know that name, but
Do you know it? What I will know it.
Eileen Drury. It rings a bell.
I don't know anyone.
Is it Eileen Drury, Watto?
What sort of person is it?
Sort of a clairvoyant who is sort of friends with Hoddle.
Ah, yeah, the one that influenced Hoddle, and ultimately it compromised his reputation.
Hoddle's Rasputin.
Yeah, I think that was Eileen Drury. It's another this has been a feast of relocations because the church offers so many possibilities.
And for that, we thank you, Nick.
Sorry, I think it's time for this fella.
The Culture Vulture.
Culture Vulture himself.
Is he offering you a little cuddle?
Not yet, no. But if I go out, he'll probably cheer me up.
Big if. I think Eileen Drury, I don't see any issues with.
Well, no, and I know who you mean as well. It's a legit play. It's, she was a weirdo, and Hoddle fell under her spell, and then as a result, Hoddle lost the plot a bit, and that's why he was fired.
Well, it was fired more for his what do we all think about this stuff? But Eileen Drury.
We don't normally do this, but should we? Is it worth finding out what her name is?
I've got a toy car no one else has.
Do you want to find out what her name is, just in case?
I think it is Eileen Drury, but I also think that it's fine. I think that it's fine to.
Yeah, it might as well be. It might as well be Eileen Drury.
Okay, Eileen Drury. Would you challenge this, by the way, Al?
I've only got one challenge left. There's something I'm interested in.
Yeah.
I thought we had none left. Oh, you have no more unsuccessful challenges.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you interested at all, Watto?
No, I'm not yet interested.
Well, I'm interested to go into bat and see what happens. So I'm going to go Eileen Drury.
You've already survived Tarzan, to be absolutely fair.
Oh, I've survived some absolute chin music. So Eileen Drury. No more people.
Hello, everyone.
Hi, Al.
Hello, everyone.
Who in 90 seconds you can find them photographed with an England international footballer.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
It's whether I go suicidal.
I can see you thinking about what to do, Alex. And because I know you well and care about you, I'm interested, I'm invested in your decision.
If you get in the car, I'll do a challenge.
Okay. You're watching the Access Festival. It runs for the rest of January. Here on Next Up, providing online comedy.
I suppose you want him totally in, do you, Horn? I
want him to drive it.
Okay, I mean, it's not as big as a normal car by quite a long
Just a quick question to, the Vickers Knickers. Have you driven the old car, I wonder?
I guess that's how he arrives, is it? Like the Pope-mobile, but the Vicar-mobile.
Yeah. This is his actual car, yeah. I mean... Oh, fucking hell.
Swearing in the church?
Yeah, you shouldn't swear in the church.
Sorry, God. Well, I mean, okay. If I can move it, okay. Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Well, it is what it is. Off he goes.
All right, problems. Okay.
All right. Well, we'll do a challenge, and it will mean one of us departs the game, either Key or I.
how serious this is, actually.
But it's about time. What time? Yeah, we're an hour and a half in.
Yeah, we're
We are where we are.
By the way, the vicar's coming to lock up afterwards as well, so I do have to see him again afterwards.
Yeah.
Watto, it's time to do a bit of research. 90 seconds.
Okay.
See if you can find Eileen Drury wearing a job hat.
No, you're joking. What's she going to wear? You're a moron.
I imagine a little sort of...
A job hat, though, for a clairvoyant.
I don't know what a clairvoyant is. She might wear a little job hat.
That's the craziest thing I've heard in my life.
I think she might wear a turban.
That's not a job hat, then, is it?
Why not? If she's doing her job wearing it. I want to see her being a clairvoyant wearing a hat.
Oh, my goodness.
I'm just about to start the timer.
Okay.
I've got my timer going. Look at that,
Okay.
Horn.
I'll start the timer at 1:15.
Look at my sands, Horn.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, can I get my Wednesday dial while he's doing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't give anything away, Watto. Give me hope.
Okay.
Joanna?
Give me hope.
like it.
Give me hope, Joanna. Yes.
I'd like her to be wearing a little hat.
This is her, by the way. Why me? My life as a healer.
That's Princess Diana.
Yes.
Hurry up.
I can't hurry down exactly.
It's worth trying to superimpose a hat on her head, probably.
To be honest, that might be your best hope here. I think you're a bit unlucky here because there's precious little to go on here. I mean,
You just want as many photos of her as possible, and one, there's something on her head.
I know, but
What's her name? Is it Eileen Drury?
Eileen Drury, and it's Drew, like the past participle of, draw.
I think you've really blown it this time, Al.
I know, but it would be. There's this, you have to go for these things.
Of course, you have to. You have to play the game.
No, but you were thinking of some kind of. It's not even a turban you're thinking of. It's some kind of weird felt. I can see what you're thinking, but
A
it's
fez?
crazy. It's crazy, Horn.
Look, you've got to go for these things.
Oh, I don't know.
The trumpet's blown. Has the horn blown?
The horn, in a way, is blown because I tried Eileen Drury, and even Eileen Drury hat gets you just nowhere, really. It's
Can I suggest something?
Yeah.
Are we sure that's not a wig?
Job wig.
Yeah. Does Key look like Eileen Drury?
But if it was a wig, would that count?
No, but I need to cling on to something.
This is
I clinged on to John Clayton earlier.
Can you type in, does Eileen Drury wear a wig like Key?
Yeah, I can. Like Key.
You don't have to type in that. If there's no hat wearing, I'm happy to go.
I just think, oh, by the way, if you Google it, one of the questions that comes up suggested is, how many times did they say Eileen in Come On, Eileen? But I just,
No job hat.
Here. But it's just tough. I think that Horn's fans are going to be, I don't know, disappointed because...
There will be. But Horn has gone for a job hat for someone whose job is just like so nebulous. There's no safety requirement needed. There's no
real trappings of the job. It's just you.
There's no tradition there. There's nothing there. Well, that's nice, Al.
Yeah.
It is nice, Al.
The game continues. I'm now the guy who does the work. And you guys have you got all your challenges?
Probably. Horn, you're a lovely guy, and I'll go further than that. Watto, you're a lovely guy.
I think you lost one challenge earlier, but it's probably moot, isn't it?
And I'll go further than that. Nasty Nick, you're a lovely guy.
What Key did do a challenge, but I can't remember what it was.
It can't have worked though. Otherwise, we wouldn't all be standing here.
We're all standing, that's for certain. Who was it?
It's a long time ago now, is the trouble.
Huh. Well, I'm using Wednesday now. And if you think I'm putting it onto biscuits, you've got another thing coming.
What was the challenge? Oh, it was to you, Watto. Wasn't it?
I don't know. Whose go is it?
You're mine, except challenge.
Eileen Drury.
Yeah, the name Lee's in that. Isn't it?
It's come to an abrupt end, Key.
Well, it's not what I wanted, but like
unless if Lee can be an abbreviation of Eileen, then you'll be all right.
Imagine the grief I'd get down below if I didn't.
No, that's void because you've done the work on Horn, so you've seen the name written down.
True, I didn't know how Eileen was spelt before that.
Yeah, bang to rights.
Fair enough. We play on.
I mean, I guess because it's void, I guess Drew is in there as well.
There's a few in there, I must say.
I looked at it, but I thought it was IN at the end of Eileen, and Drury was DRURY. But
I can't remember whether I thought of it. Well, I'm happy to walk actually. I'll do whatever's necessary.
I think that's an excellent reason to not walk.
What? Because you've done the work.
Well, it you could see a world where it caught his eye because he was looking at it.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's quite. Well, it's quite. What's the word?
Well, there's loads of words.
Yeah.
Well, there's a good one.
Napkin.
Precedential. You don't want that to be the precedent that someone can look it up and then go, oh, "I've got a challenge."
But also
precedential.
Napkin in a way. Yeah.
Well, I'm now drinking something which is from Denmark. Horn, any ideas?
Is it a sprout?
Yes. Well, I think it's the world actually.
No, it's a sprout. It's Carlsberg.
Whose go is it?
Mine now. I mean, I'm a bit unlucky with the challenge there, but I do think we ride the game. Is that the phrase?
I wish you challenged before I challenged.
I didn't think of it until
yours is until after you've done the work. Yeah, and that's not, and I'm not saying because you've done the work. I'm just saying that's interesting. Yeah. And I'm not saying it's interesting because of that. I'm just saying it's interesting in its own right.
What you're saying is some things are interesting and some things are less interesting. And this is
you challenged on Cleopatra.
Yeah,
that was a challenge.
Conversation.
Yeah,
you're both down to 2.
Okay, well, like it is.
I'm going to put my job glasses on because I want to win this.
Well, you've got every chance now because every time someone challenges you, you don't go.
It's good to make your mistakes early.
Yeah, get them out of the way. All right, well, okay. Now we're at the sort of, I suppose you'd call it the pointy end, really.
Squeaky bum time.
Well, okay. Oh, no. No, also.
Shut your eyes. Last time.
I've enjoyed these, by the way, Alex. I've really enjoyed all of them.
Pluggy.
Open your eyes. Yeah, it was Pluggy. He ruined that.
That was a really good one. I really liked that as well. Ah, man.
Yeah, it was Pluggy.
Well, I'm disappointed.
Was it Pluggy, Horn?
Yeah, it was a good guess, that, with your eyes shut.
Okay, look. Is it time to just
do what has to be done?
Well, get down to brass tacks. Well, no, I don't think I should do that here. But
hey, that's nice taste. That's quite nice. I think that would be quite a good advert.
Hey, that's nice taste. That's quite nice.
Carlsberg. You want to guess where the tankard's from?
Spain.
From an occasion.
Oh, the beginning of Spain.
Your wedding.
Key's just closer. It's my brother's wedding.
Oh, I think I'm unlucky not to win that for the beginning of Spain.
Let's go. Whose go is it? Mine.
Let's go. It's mine. It is mine.
I think you could have got away with that, Mark. Just let him have a go.
Well, I mean, yeah, I probably could have done actually. And
I like it that no one thought that Ken Hom was in the conversation.
Difficult, isn't it? I mean, in the conversation is a difficult one.
It's a great one.
I
went for a run today.
I can't remember what the category was of
How do you fit it all in? These trips to the dentist and the run.
Yeah, were you looking down in the dentist's place?
Oh no! Well, I went to the dentist at I think 9,
Yeah. I remember.
and then went for a run.
Will it be 10 to 9?
I watched White Lotus, and then I went for a run at 6. It's possible to fit it in. It's just planning.
Kerem Topaz, I think.
Pardon me? Excuse me?
I don't think that's no.
I don't think that's no either.
You can't just say types of stone. What is it?
Kerem Topaz.
What's the first name?
Kerem, Kerem. I think it is. Is it?
No, it'll be Kevin.
Well, he's the director of the film starring Mert Aksak.
Turkish, huh?
Yeah, Turkish, all right.
Kerem Topaz.
Yeah, Kerem Topaz. And if you're new to the game, Mert Aksak is a sort of folklore figure in.
If you're new to the game, you won't still be watching at this point.
If you're new to the game, you gave up 1.5 hours ago.
Kerem Topaz.
Topaz.
Oh, like Tarzan. Oh, sorry, like John Clayton.
I remember when you used to get John Clayton.
John Clayton's excellent.
I mean, we'll see how history records it, but it's sort of one of the more fortunate escapes, I think, that someone's had from a challenge.
John Clayton. 2 words, though. We must admit that. Go on.
Well, except that it was John Clayton II, really. As Alex did point out. Well, Kerem Topaz.
Yeah, absolutely.
No more people that have met Mert Aksak or are him.
Oh, can you name an or are him? So name another is him.
Yeah.
Has that eliminated the fewest people ever in the game?
Well, it's not exactly loads of people, is it? But it does take Mert Aksak's family out of the equation if he's got a family.
Okay.
Oh.
Hello.
Quick fire.
Well, what?
Quick fire. I like it. Oh,
Well,
unless it's challenging.
Pardon me?
Oh. Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to go for...
Ooh.
What's his name again? Kerem Topaz?
Yeah. I think it's Kerem Topaz. Anyway, earlier today I thought it'd be great to have another one like Mert Aksak just in case. So I did a bit of Googling.
How do you spell Topaz?
Topuz. Something like that. Or EZ. I don't really know how Turkish works, but then there's lots I don't know, and you always learn. The festival continues.
Why is cutlery metal?
Why? Well, yeah. Now we're finally almost 2 hours in, getting down to it.
I'm enjoying this. I don't mind metal on my lips.
Well, I'm glad you finally told us. I mean, I suppose it's metal because, like, cutlery is metal because if it was made of sort of wood. Well, actually, you do get wood cutlery, don't you? When you go to
Glass. Glass
and
would be nice.
Yeah.
Jun Sarpong.
Aha.
Ah.
Mm-hmm.
She must be obeyed.
Oh, your dentist.
I forgot to use that upon which dentist.
June Sapong OBE.
Ju Sapong over here. She's in the room.
Might be MBE. She's brilliant.
Yeah, she's done well.
Jun Sarpong.
Well, yeah, you said that enough.
No more people.
Who?
When you think about it.
Which you must do.
Sorry, yes. Which you must do as hard as you can.
Their first name is shorter than their second name.
One of those early jockeys.
What do you mean? Like if you measure it? What do you mean?
Oh, he means.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
30 days in June,
So far.
31 in Sarpong.
So far.
I was just watching the White
A
Lotus.
documentary.
White Lotus.
Yeah.
We'll do a challenge, but it's not. I don't have a lot of faith in it. But okay, so Horn, I need you to do quite specific work here.
I will do whatever you ask of me, whenever you ask of me it.
Good luck, Horn.
Well, Alex, I think I'd like you to. And by the way, while you do this, I'm going to charge my glass. I haven't had that much wine here. So I don't want you to feel inhibited, like I'm watching you do the work. I want you to just do your own work in your own time. I would like you to. So the challenge is on photo with an England international.
Oh, I don't mind it.
Now, June Sarpong has done, if I remember, work.
Well, should I start the timer now when you're explaining this business?
No. Basically, she's.
No. Start the timer. England international.
Okay.
I don't think you can lead the witness.
Okay, fine. But like Google people like.
No. Don't.
Fine. I just think she might have hung out.
No.
Okay, fine.
Do the work.
Okay, but fine.
So here we all are.
Pride of man and earthly glory.
No. Do you know what though? This is exactly how I'd want the game to end. Just a lovely photo of June Sarpong stood next to Joe Cole, and we all go home.
No, but I think you've got to look for.
I think you've found something, Horn. I know you.
I think it's worth a challenge, is all, because June Sarpong is a public figure who's got up to all sorts. But yeah,
I think you've both got photos with England internationals. I do think.
Well, I mean, he's hung out with Crouch plenty for a start. I've received feedback from Next Up that my camera is too smudgy. But a lot of it is to do with the light here. I mean, this is church.
There's no one who enjoyed the message top right hand corner saying Watson dirty camera as much as me.
I don't think dirty camera is like, I thought that was a bit kind of,
Bit on the nose, wasn't it?
Bit on the nose.
Well, I guess I thought my alarm was going to go off. Maybe it will.
Seems like it's been an eternity since you started checking this one.
Yeah.
Do we reckon time's up?
Yeah. It must be.
Well, I've got some things to show you.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the head of the news, Horn?
June Sarpong has been with some people.
Uh-huh.
Well, that much we knew.
No
So
one thought June Sarpong had never met anyone.
is this person a footballer or not?
That's Barack Obama.
That's Barack Obama, yeah.
Play for England now. I'm starting to be less hopeful now.
That's Tony Blair.
He was the Prime Minister.
Yep. 1997, he came into power.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he held on for a long time, actually.
But who else is in the Blair picture?
Ooh.
Frenchie.
Dawn French,
On French, again, not very helpful now.
Dawn French from French and Saunders.
And the Vicar of
The
Dibley.
comic strip presents.
Right, this is the one though. There's a few things going on here. Who's down here?
Who's down here?
Whoopsie.
Now, Osman hasn't played for England either, I'm afraid.
Whoopsie.
Whoopsie. Horn.
Horn. McGee.
Lemmy McGee, old friend of the
wow.
Home Jockeys.
Hey.
And one more. Where is it? The bloke from Radio 1. You're fine.
Fucking hell.
I get away with it. And water goes in.
Who did you want me to look for?
Well,
It's too late now. We can't go back in.
Jun Sarpong held some sort of role as like a diversity officer or something within. So I think that maybe I was hoping for Raheem Sterling or, you know, but it's fine.
Sorry, mate.
No, you did your best. You did your best.
It always does.
Or Rashford. I reckon she's probably met Rashford, but it is what it is. And it puts my back against the wall to some extent. So I have no challenges left.
Correct.
I lost my challenge for Eileen Drury because Lee being in Eileen was sort of not.
I've met one England international. Cheers.
Is that it?
You must have met more than one. I typed in things like June Sarpong and David Seaman.
No, it's difficult. It's a difficult. In 90 seconds, that's difficult. But it does leave me in a fix.
So the benefit of the downstairs Damians, the England international I've met, because they're not asking you, was your friend of mine, Rob Lee.
Rob Lee.
You've met another England international.
Oh, shut up, Horn. Come on.
You said that quite a lot, I think.
You've definitely met another England international.
Well, I saw Lee Dixon coming out of a lift.
Well, you went to watch England.
Yeah, so seeing is not necessarily believing.
Meeting.
You must have met Barnes or something. Who have you met? You've met him. Carragher?
No. Seen him. You see him, you don't meet him.
You see people, but you don't necessarily meet them.
I move in circles, Horn. I don't move in your circles.
Yeah, what about that goalkeeper who came to see your show?
Who?
The fun, nice goalkeeper. Rob.
Nice.
Rob Green.
Rob Green.
He's an England international. Of course he is.
Yeah.
Remember?
He didn't come see my show.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, I don't know now.
It turns out you've met two, and they've both got the same name.
There's loads of categories now. There's Tim. There's loads of categories now.
When did Rob Green come see my show?
2003.
Before he was
Strachan?
Scottish.
Cottage.
That's what it is.
I tell you what, I'm getting my hands dirty in this game. I've got a chance. The Damians are thinking this could happen. This is on.
Yeah.
I think it is on.
You've survived at least one and maybe two credible challenges.
Perilous, like the Indian Rubber Man. Like
What was
the bullets going past and me swerving around them.
Okay.
Batfink, maybe.
No, can't have him.
I still think you met an England international.
Oh no, can't have him, and that's important.
Redknapp. Have you not met Redknapp?
Not yet. You're talking to someone who hasn't met Waddle.
No, can't. God, I thought of loads of people I can't have.
Dion Dublin?
Not met him. Not met Dion. Love to meet him.
Did he play for England?
Love to meet him.
Everyone played for England.
I'd love to meet Dion Dublin, I must say.
I've got his number. I can't think of anyone because
Oh, I've met Lineker.
Yeah. I think probably Lineker did play for England. Okay.
Shearer?
Had a nice chat with him.
You spent Christmas with him, didn't he? He was that guy, wasn't he?
No.
Ah.
That's Flo.
Oh, there's too many. There's so much now to think about. Like
Ryder? Which Flo?
Gigi's daughter.
Oh.
Come on then, Watto. In we go.
well, I think it might be Christopher Richardson.
Of course, yeah.
You know, from the Pleasance.
Mm-hmm.
the founder of the Pleasance, and welcome to the game, by the way. Major figure in British comedy. Okay, I'm just doing some checks. I have to.
You've got to do.
I've not been for a wee yet, but I will soon.
That's amazing, by the way, Horn. You normally wee so much in these games.
I think it's because Brooklyn Brewery beer doesn't make you wee, and that's my advert.
I saw something today which I found quite interesting.
Christopher Richardson. Oh, sorry.
Yep.
And then, okay,
Yep.
do you listen?
No, you go.
Oh, hang on. But was it? I can't remember if it was in their first name or their whole name. You know, the obviously it's got Richard in his name, but it's no. So that's probably not safe, is it? So then, well, then is it Christopher? I do feel like it should be Christopher Reeve, someone like that.
Yeah, once you've got half a name, you stick with it.
Of course you do. Christopher Robin? No, no, because no. No, not Christopher Reeve either. Okay, fucking hell. Well, in that case, then, so probably then, like, no, not him, not her. Sorry about the delay, everyone. I know that if you're watching this, you've been watching for 2 hours now, and it is quite sort of
Big if.
Big if. Nope. I'm just.
Ooh.
I can do another shut your eyes if you want.
Yes, please.
Shut your eyes. Open your eyes.
Oh, that's probably the best one.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
I didn't see it. Sorry, I hadn't opened my eyes.
No, and then the thumbs pop out the side. That's it.
Margaret Atwood?
Just a bit quicker. And now, that's it.
I think it's Margaret Atwood.
Now, your hands look like turkeys, Tim.
Your hands look like turkeys, Tim.
No offense.
No, but also no defense. Margaret Atwood.
Here we go.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. I think.
If we get through this bit unscathed, it's a wee time for me time.
It's a wee time for me time. Margaret Atwood. Well, no more people, you know. It's you can use they've been they've been to Canada.
This is my wee dance. This is what my kids do. Do you need the toilet? No.
in the Christmas game, yes. Yeah.
What was it? What was the category?
No more people that you can prove they've been to Canada. So in her case, she's born in Canada. She's Canadian.
But if you're born somewhere, it doesn't mean you've been there. Does it? I guess it does.
I think if you met Margaret Atwood and said, "Have you been to Canada?" she'd be like, "Well, yeah."
Okay.
Oh, is this the end game? No, you've got a spare challenge.
Yeah.
Well,
Mate. You've got to tell me if you're doing a challenge or not, because I need to go to the
no, you don't need to go.
Ah.
You don't need
What do
to
you think
go.
of it?
Access Festival runs all the way through January to 24. It's a nice shirt, Alex.
Can I get away with wearing this at Wimbledon? Because I'm playing at Wimbledon this year.
Are you? Are you in? Fair play to you, mate.
Taron Egerton.
I thought you were going to challenge. Surely I have to go to the loo.
No,
You can.
because he'll challenge me. Taron Egerton. No.
The fella from the Eddie the Eagle film.
Yeah, but you haven't done a category yet.
No.
I think I can go to the loo.
You can.
No.
Don't worry.
No.
I think you can. I'm overruling Key. I think you can.
Because I think we're right. I think we're in the business end now.
Oh,
Yeah, we're in the business end. I want to be not sort of needing a wee in the business end.
Yeah, go for a wee. It's fine.
Business guys don't need a wee all the time.
No, business guys just do deals. Mark and Tim can sort this shit out.
Listen, I think this is it.
Okay.
And it's quite simple. What are they?
No, but we've all won things. Oh, House of Games, yeah. But we've all got those. Why's she doing that? I mean, I've got 3 pointless trophies now.
Well, I'm going to go for. Sylvia Plath.
Hmm.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, fine.
And my category is no more. I've gone for Sylvia Plath one.
When?
Really recently.
So, good for you.
No more people whose first name and second name,
Yeah. Okay.
they both begin with letters in the second half of the alphabet.
Right.
Oh, narrowing it.
Now, I'm down to my last challenge, aren't I?
Yeah.
It's too good to be true.
Okay, well, Sylvia Plath obviously is American. Oh, sorry, yeah.
He's tempted. He's tempted.
Of course, I'm tempted to roll the dice on.
Oh, has she been with David Platt or David Beckham?
Well, has she met Mert Aksak is what I was going for. Plath grew up in a moneyed, relatively speaking, family in the United States. There's got to be a chance you can find Plath in Canada, I think.
But you'd be very glad I've gone to the toilet because I'll be concentrating hard.
You'll be constipating hard. I think I'm going to press the button and then either I win or Tim wins. But let's be honest, it's been 2 hours, 90 seconds. I'm
happy to do the work. Has one of you got a clock?
Well, I'm in a church.
Right, so we're doing it on Key's egg timer, are we? Which is empty.
An hour.
I can put the timer on my phone.
Am I starting?
I just think there's got to be a chance that she's...
Okay, I'm starting.
Okay.
Let's see. Well, wait a second. Have you found anything?
Of course, went to Cambridge University, like nearly all of us, but I don't know. I just think it's like this is exactly what No More Jockeys is. Either you can prove she went there or you can't, but either way, we've had a good game, and yeah. If Tim wins, it's a victory for just
Bloody minded.
Yeah, bloody minded. It's resilience. Like, you're a resilient guy, Tim. I've said it before.
You're a Brazilian guy.
You're a Brazilian guy, Tim. I've said it before.
Have we run out of time for this challenge?
Well, we don't know, do we?
Well, one of you's on the clock, aren't you?
Yeah, Tim.
But I'm just using my egg timer. It's 1 hour.
You tell me when to stop.
Well,
Stop.
Yeah, more or less.
Happy?
Yep.
I've got some photos. Okay, ready to see the photo?
Yes.
Plathy.
That's Plathy.
That's Canada, all right. Okay, I'm done.
Thanks, Tim. I'm like, oh, hang on.
What's that?
It's a moose
In Canada?
in Ontario.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, she went to Canada, all right. She went to a festival. The no brash festivity.
May I shake your boy, Watto?
Well, you absolutely may.
Yeah, and there's one other picture as well.
Oh yeah, so that's also.
That's Topaz.
Is that Topaz?
Topaz in a job hat.
You'd have been very brave to challenge for that. Well, look.
I thought that meant the end.
No, it is the end. Just say thank you for watching, and if you're still there, lots more shows coming up. Thanks, everyone.
Oh, is that the end?
Oh, hang on. No, well, that sounded like. Well, you're right. It's the end.
I mean, in a way, it's. You're right. It's the end.
But you can feel free to say lots more shows coming up. Tell them what's going to happen.
Pete Heat's coming up.
I like Pete Heat. We saw him when we were very drunk in Edinburgh on the streets, Tim, about 12 years ago.
It was a good laugh that night.
Actually, he's very good at magic, but loads of other things. Just a nice night.
I think if he was around in Jesus' time, he would have given Jesus a run for his money.
All right. Well, cheers then. Thanks for coming and watching the show, and enjoy the rest of the festival. Cheers.
Oh yeah, cheers. Then thanks for coming and watching the show, and enjoy the rest of the festival. Cheers.